10 years ago, Daniel had his last conversation.
Hello, my name is Daniel Lalara.
He was always like the cheeky run-amok one, the best at hide and seek, the one running amok on my 16th birthday.
Daniel has Mercado-Joseph disease, or MJD. It deteriorates nerve and muscle, and took his voice. Like most people diagnosed with the disorder, within 10 years of symptoms emerging, Daniel became dependent on others.
His father had MJD before he passed. Obviously Daniel has it, and he's been living with it for quite a while.
The Northern Territory has the highest rates of MJD in the world, with over 800 Indigenous Australians thought to be at risk. It's a hereditary disease passed down from parent to child, with a 50-50 chance of children developing symptoms.
MJD is also, cruel in its way that Daniel's completely cognitive and he just doesn't have the means to physically be able to speak to you.
When a family member recently developed MJD, Daniel looked to new technology to help them navigate life with the disorder.
And you've always been a leader in your community like that. Yes, that's a big nod. You really agree.
Daniel and his psychologist used AI to source information about MJD and blend it with his own life experience to channel his thoughts into a heartfelt message.
With the AI, we're sort of getting not just a word or a stick, we're getting meat on the bone and it's developing into a strong muscle.
The message they created was then used to reignite Daniel's old way of forming connections through music. And it was more than just jazzy saxophone to his family and friends.
I'm a friend of Daniel's. We've been friends since we were teenagers, and I haven't heard his voice for 10 years. I think it's a really good example of the good use of AI, because there's so much contention around it, and the fact that it can give a voice to the voiceless.
Unable to speak, but heard once again. Tilda Colling, ABC News.